Hi friends! In today's video I'm using the Stamp Club set from Tonic Studios, and by the time this video goes live there will be a new release already out, but it took a while to receive it and then I couldn't use it for more than a week. But anyway, I had stamped already and I got few of the images. So I decided to make a Christmas card and I chose mainly reds for the flowers, and I'll have the combination on the screen. First I started with my lightest color, filling the whole image. Then I go in with my second light color, just adding some details and mapping the shadow areas. Then I go with the second mid shade and then with my darkest color, and of course blending the colors in between. And here I was trying to avoid these stamens, but I went a bit heavy-handed, so I decided just to color over them, and anyway I was going to use golden marker for them, so it didn't matter. And I'm just going back and forth between colors and trying to get some look that I like. And here is the first flower done. The second one I used almost the same markers, just replaced the lightest with darker. So I'm doing the exact same thing, just covering the whole flower, and here I decided to go with the darkest color first. And usually when I do that it feels like I'm losing the contrast and I have to eventually come back and add more. And here is with my mid shade, just extending the darkest areas and adding some details. And I think I used my R14 as the lightest at this point, and again going back and forth and adding more color and details. Here with the darkest color with R89, I'm making more flicks so that the flower looks textured. And here is a closer look, and I decided with my darkest color for the first one to go in and add more of those lines, so both flowers look more similar. Moving on to this cluster of flowers and leaves, and I'm going for a white look. Fill the whole area with C0, then adding my blue violet color, and then I come in with a darker one and I'm going back over it with BV00 just to tone it down a a little bit. And for the leaves, I used YG03 and YG63. For these bigger ones, I actually used the 2 colors, and for the smaller ones, I think I used only YG17. And I will cover the other die cut the same way. And I'm not gonna show you most of the coloring for this image, just this flower, which is more like of a peach color. And for the rest of the stamped image, I will just repeat my color combinations. Fast forward, and here are the images colored, and I will actually add yellow to the centers, but it wasn't really needed because anyway I will be covering these centers with the gold marker. Here I used this golden marker for the centers, and I also went ahead and stamped and hid embossed the sentiment Happy Holidays from a Tonic Craft Kit stamp set in Wow brass embossing powder. For my background, I will use cardstock from this paper pack. It's so unusual color that I can't really tell what it is. It's gray, green. Here I'm arranging the flowers the way I wanted them to be, and I will go ahead and adhere some of them flat, and then for the rest, the other 2 that overlap the frame, for them I will add foam squares and just pop them up. And here I realized that I covered my sentiment, so I had to rip it a bit and fix it. And there is that. And then I went over all of the florals generously with the sparkle pen. And here I'm trying to show you the sparkle, but just the camera is not picking it up. And lastly, I added few sequins and I filled them with these golden accents for an extra sparkle. And this is my finished card. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'll be back on Tuesday with a fun hop. And until then, have a nice day. Bye.